your only day off is Christmas, but you're golfing tomorrow.
I'm taking PTO tomorrow. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm golfing.
All right.
But and then,
All right, ready?
oh yeah, you gotta leave this pre-talk in there though.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 35 of Laying the Fairway. Today is Wednesday, December 20th. Let's get it.
Hey
Let's
Stu,
call it
how's it
Wednesday.
going,
It's
man?
Wednesday for us. We're daylight, Cam. It's good. I'm good.
I feel much better. It's hump day, you know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. One day closer to long weekend for some of us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have Monday off?
Yeah.
Is Monday
Monday
Christmas?
Christmas. Yeah. Monday Christmas kind of fucking sucks, honestly.
Probably the worst day
The
to
worst.
have.
The
Yeah,
absolute worst. The
because
best the best day I think for Christmas Day is probably Thursday or
I was gonna
Tuesday.
say Wednesday, because then you're definitely taking Thursday and Friday off. So you just
Yeah,
build
but
that in.
if you get Tuesday and
Tuesday,
Christmas
you're
Eve's on
taking
Monday,
Monday
like
off.
everybody's gonna close on Monday, like and be off Monday,
Yeah, then you take Wednesday off. But
so
you're gonna go back to work Thursday, Friday? I don't know, man.
maybe or you only have to burn a couple 2 days of PTO and then you got like 10 days off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that would work too. Yeah, you'd probably technically
Just
have to work
Monday
like a
Christmas
half
just
day
fucking
Monday.
stinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday sucks. It just feels like more like a normal like 3-day weekend type holiday,
Yeah.
like Martin Luther King Day
Yeah.
or President's Day or whatever the fuck.
Labor Day. I was
Yeah,
saying
one
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Granted, the beauty is working those days is like the easiest days to work.
Oh
There's still a
yeah.
ton of people taking
Absolutely.
the whole week off. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you ready for Christmas? You done with all your you said last week
uh
you Amazoned everything and you were ready to go.
yeah, I have no idea where it is. Um
Uh-oh.
I have one present. I think I do need to get I meant to get like a lot more presents. So I I I I'm technically fine. Like
Yeah.
you know, all my requirements are done, Stu. But that was a glimpse into my daily job requirements. Uh Make sure you check those off. We'll circle back tomorrow about eliciting more requirements. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. But I in my head, I thought I was gonna be rich by now, and in my head, I had some like extra gifts I was gonna get,
Yeah.
and the opposite happened. So Christmas is canceled, and we're going the
Oh
cheap route
no.
this year. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Uh I think I'm in a good spot. I'm in a pretty good spot Christmas wise. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's all about the kids at this point, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, absolutely. I got
Like
them done.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like the wife and I, we our Christmas get to each other every year. I mean, we've been married over 10 years now. Like we don't buy shit for each other.
Yeah, you start
We just
getting
go out.
necessities. You're like, hey, I'm out of shampoo.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you get to a point in your life where you're old enough, you're like, if I need something, I'm just gonna fucking buy it. So whatever. So
Yeah,
no,
which is
we
typically
went out
nothing.
yeah. We went out this past Saturday. Um Kids had a sitter. We went out, hit a couple different spots, places we would never take our kids. I had a few too many old fashions on Saturday night,
Oh yeah.
and then my Christmas present was waking up with the kids Sunday morning with just a raging headache and the
Nice.
taste of like fucking Christmas in my mouth. I don't know. We went to a Christmas bar that had all
Nice.
these Christmas cocktails that had entirely too much sugar in them. It was like Christmas on crack, man. They had Christmas trees on the ceiling and they were like lit up and there was flashing lights and all this alternative like Christmas music, like Christmas rap music and Christmas techno and just drinking Christmas cocktails left and right. And I was feeling it Sunday morning, but that's all right. It was worth it. That was my Christmas present to myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It was like a good old fashions with like cranberry and fucking cinnamon and shit in it. I don't fucking know.
Mm,
I was drinking them.
nice.
Yeah, it was one of the bars that had like the big custom ice cubes that take up the entire glass, and it was like fancy cocktail type bar. I don't know. It was cool. It was fun, cool.
In
But yeah, I
Roanoke?
felt like, yeah,
Shit, boy.
shit,
I didn't
boy.
know they were
Yeah,
gentrifying out there in Roanoke.
yeah, chasing all the rednecks out. Yeah, no, it was cool
Susan, do you
though. It was
see they
pretty.
got an ice sculpture up there? What's that place called again? Bear Leaks?
No, it was cool though. Yeah, so that was our big Christmas present to each other. Spent hundreds of dollars on cocktails and food.
Nice. Hey,
Why not?
honestly, that's the best. Yeah.
I mean,
Now that we're
it's
old.
better than some dumb shit that you're gonna put up on the mantle or
Yeah,
whatever,
you
you
know what
know?
I always do? So I usually get like, like I said, it was like the main gifts out of the way, or like if the white elephant, whatever, you know,
Yeah,
we just do like one nice gift in my family now, and like get the wife, get the kids. But then on like Christmas Eve or maybe the day before Christmas Eve, always get that dumbass like Christmas spirit. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store and just I start buying random shit for people just to have like, dang it, it'd be cool to have like an extra gifts to give everyone. Oh, they always give me stuff. Like one year I like
yeah.
bought my brother a hatchet. I was like, fucking hatchets are cool, dude. Fuck yeah. It's like you can throw this at trees, man. You just walk outside, throw this hatchet at trees. It's like, what the fuck do you need a hatchet for? Like, you're not cutting down like you're not making firewood with a fucking hatchet. It's literally just for like throwing at shit. I don't know.
That's funny.
One year I got ninja
Made me feel
stars.
it.
I was like throwing them at my shed. It's like this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever bought off Amazon. Like, I don't know.
That's
And then like
hilarious.
got a machete one time. Maybe I just like you fucking not weapons
Yeah,
apparently. But
that's like you just buy weapons for
I
people.
always get
Get
like
drunk and buy
workout
weapons
gear.
for people.
Yeah.
I think you can
Yeah.
probably use
I'm,
this.
I'm getting my family AKs this year, baby. It's like this is a shit hits the fan. Like
Yeah.
start doomsday
You're just
prepping.
turning everybody into preppers.
Yeah, yeah.
Need
Well,
to go
shit.
with your AK and your stock, and I put some freeze dried seeds in there. You don't know what's going to happen. It's an election year.
Yeah. Hey, well, shit. This year we need to buy some Pro V1s, start stacking those up. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I always buy like workout gear too. It's just like it's. I would be if my wife was fat, that would be kind of funny. Just buy her workout gear. Honey,
Here you
I
go,
know I
honey.
know we've been talking about getting back into working out this year. The kid weight's still sticking on, Shit.
Jesus.
Here's some soap too to wash up after.
Yeah. Then next year
Don't need
she'll
you stinking up the
be
joint.
serving you divorce papers in your
Yeah,
stocking.
yeah, yeah. There you go. Uh yeah, so I always buy a bunch of dumb shit, but yeah. So I'm looking forward
Nice.
to that.
Well, you make me feel like a Grinch, man. I'm like, yeah, fuck 'em. Do I really like that person that much? I'm gonna buy him something.
Yeah,
Maybe I maybe I need to bring some joy into my life.
maybe, man.
Maybe,
Well,
yeah.
it sounds like
The
you're
Christmas
trying.
spirit.
The old fashions usually bring the joy, but
Yeah.
I actually
I'm
went to
doing it the wrong way.
yeah, I actually went to a house party this weekend, Stu. That was magical.
Jesus.
Um,
Yeah.
it was funny because it was like one of our friends' birthdays. And they're both lawyers, so they're both rich, I guess. So
Yeah.
they had like it's funny like now, so house party. Just think about like the old house parties were like high school, college. Um,
Mhm.
but now it's like we walk in, there's like a nice spread. We've got like nice catering with
Charcuterie
like
board.
charcuterie boards, some fine desserts. Like it was like these Argentinian like steak and cheese sandwiches and like stuffed like whatever empanadas
Man.
dude, it was just like a top of line board, liquor bars everywhere, cooler full of beer. Everything's like provided. You used to have to bring your own beer and stuff. Now you go, it's like their host like provides, and it's like
Phew.
probably spend a good bit of money. So it's like
Highfalutin.
yeah, so it's like a nice party, house party. Everybody's feeling it out for like a few hours. And it's sure enough, though, I would say probably 2 hours in, once everyone's had a few cocktails, start out slow, everyone talking nicely, get into the garage or like their back room, fucking folded plastic folding chair table, fire up the beer
Nice.
pong, get the fucking speaker, crank it up
Nice.
all the way up, and just start blasting music. And it turns into like the old. I felt like I was in high school again. It was fucking
That's
badass or college,
perfect.
whatever.
That's awesome.
And
High
dude, it
school.
was just nothing better. Just talking shit on the beer pong table. And like, yeah, I mean, I haven't played beer pong in what,
Yeah.
10 years? I don't know. It's just start blasting the music. Everybody's
Yeah.
dancing. All the girls are dancing. It's like, god damn, it's just so fun. Like, you know, you definitely have to
Feeling
be
young
drunk
again.
for that type of party, but that's the beauty of a house party is you don't have to go to the bar, no one's have to pay for anything. Like it's
Yeah.
all there. You control the music, control the beer pong table. Just so much fun. It's just like pretty hilarious. I felt like I was like 25 again. It was badass. Um,
You're back. You're
yeah, I
back.
was back, and it was so funny, and it's just like that. But we had to leave. The funny part was, when I got home, I disappointed my parents. Not because I was drunk and like 18, but because they were babysitting and I had to get back for my kid, like, or the kids were sleeping or whatever. But like,
All
had to
comes
relieve
full
them of
full
babysitter
circle.
duties. Yeah, so that was pretty funny. So it was just like a
That's
funny night,
hilarious.
but yeah, it was like hilarious going to house party, and just reverting right back to the old school beer pong, blasting music, yelling, shit talking, dancing. Oh yeah, it's the best. And then after
Yeah.
that, dude, I went to a game night our friend hosted. It's like boys' night. You got to get a little creative when golf season's over. A little
Yeah.
too cold for golf.
It's
No
cold
golf.
out. Yeah.
Just had to have a boys' night party, and we played
What kind of
like
games? What kind of games you
oh, dude,
playing?
it was like so. As our buddy Dusty's a PE teacher had like I felt like I was in PE class. It was awesome. It was like, I mean, we had like beer pong and like they're all like drinking games and stuff, but like we
Yeah.
also stayed up to like 5 a.m. playing N64. Like it was just
Oh, dude, that's sick.
just another So I went from like a magical house party to a magical boys' night. It was one hell of a night, probably the most fun I've had
Damn.
besides golf trips and stuff like that I've had since
That's an
like
awesome weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was amazing.
That's incredible. Hell yeah. Dude, N64. I've been
Oh, it's the
scouting
best.
this thing out because to buy a regular N64 now is insane. Like people are hawking them on eBay for hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Really? No shit.
Yeah,
Dude, you can
it's
just buy like
crazy.
the games on your computer
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, if
and
you have a
just
what's
buy a
a
controller.
emulator,
Yeah.
but there's a system on Amazon and it houses N64 games, Super Nintendo games, and Sega Genesis games, and has 3 slots. And I've just been really thinking about doing that.
No
And
shit. How much is that?
yeah, it's not much. I think it's like $100. I don't know how good it
Oh,
is,
yeah.
but yeah, but it's like my kids are getting to the age where it's like video games are probably going to start creeping in their lives. Like
Yeah.
I'm
What
not
better
gonna
way
get
to
him playing this
start?
new shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna get him playing this new shit that I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, let's get some Mario Kart 64 and
Right.
shit like that.
Oh, dude,
All
yeah,
the
we were
boys fun.
playing
Yeah.
the
GoldenEye.
whatever N64 like Mario Tennis, and it
Oh
was
yeah, that game was
awesome,
sick.
dude.
It was awesome. Yeah, exactly.
And it was funny. I didn't really remember it. I just remember the Wii Tennis, but it was basically just
Yeah.
Wii Tennis with a
No,
controller, which was way
Mario's
better.
64
But it was
tennis
like,
was
dude,
awesome.
yeah, it was so much fun, dude. And it's so funny. It's just like all you need with the when you're hanging out with the boys, just like a little bit
Yeah.
of competition. Like it
Oh
just
yeah.
we're playing fucking N64, but hey, 2v2, let's go. And
Mhm.
haven't ever played, wasn't particularly good at it, but kind of
Yeah,
figured it out
absolutely.
and like fucking hell yeah, it was awesome.
A little competition.
Little
That's all you need.
competition is all you need, brother. A little lot of alcohol, you
Yeah,
know.
a lot of alcohol and a little competition.
A little competition, brother. And we're back to 10 years old, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, it was yeah, God, it was so awesome. Just felt like a sleepover. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Back in the day, just chasing that high, playing N64, playing GoldenEye back in the day.
Man, oh, I could go for a night like that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds incredible.
I didn't even
Especially
feel I
right
mean,
now, you can't
I
even get
like
on the golf course to like get that camaraderie.
oh dude, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get creative, you gotta have a planner in the group to plan that shit. But yeah, with no golf, I mean it
Yeah,
gets depressing quick. But it's
oh,
funny
real
too
quick.
though. I was thinking like there's certain friends that could plan that and it's okay with your wife. Like I didn't catch any gruff from the
Yeah,
wife. It was just like, oh, so and
yeah.
so they're nice. That's gonna be a nice time. But if some of your other friends play, it's like, what's that piece of shit up to? Like you're not hanging out over there.
Yeah.
Why is he playing in something so it's gotta
That's
be the right
hilarious.
guy. You get the nice friend to
Yeah,
plan it and well, he's just been really dying to hang out and
yeah. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, the only like camaraderie we have right now, I feel like I have right now is like fantasy football playoffs going on. It's like that's where it all that's where anything comes from. All any of my juices that are flowing, that's where they're going. So I don't know. I need a nice warm weekend. Global warming needs to like take over mid January once everything, all the Christmas season shits fucking cool down and give us a nice
yeah,
warm
there might be one.
January. Yeah. Oh, we'll get one.
I don't know about January. I was looking at my golf scores. I don't think I've ever had a round in January, maybe once or twice. There's usually like
I've played in
one or
January.
two February rounds, but
Yeah.
I'm playing tomorrow. It's not going to be nice though. It's just going to be a cover up.
Cold as
Yeah,
shit and
yeah.
yeah.
That's a get the Under
Those rounds
Armour
are
out.
brutal, but they're still like when you're done, you're just like, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I
Well, I don't think I've
fucking
been outside in like a week, so that'll be nice to go outside.
nice, nice. Did you watch Tiger? Did you watch Tiger get after it this weekend with Charlie?
Yeah, so I definitely saw the highlights and stuff.
Yeah, I
I had
watched a
a
little.
Christmas season start early, so I had Christmas. My kids got about 50 presents each, just expecting like they're
Yeah,
such spoiled little shits, expecting more, like grabbing, just kept grabbing the next
yeah,
one, and like then throwing the current toy and grabbing the next one, and just like,
yeah.
oh,
It's a
dude. So that
disaster.
was Sunday. You know, bless our family for buying all the gifts. That was awesome. But my son got a four-wheeler too. That was badass. But yeah, just hilarious just seeing how
Nice.
spoiled these little shits are. But yeah, so that was Sunday. So I just kind of had to watch the highlights, missed it live for the most
I
part.
watched
So
some of it live, but I guess where I would cut in, like they were turning the back nine, and the Bernard Longer and his son or whatever, they're like, they've made 9 straight birdies or whatever. I was like, Jesus Christ!
oh
Like,
yeah.
and they were running away with it, and I'm thinking I fell asleep while I was watching it because the football that was on was terrible. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think I fell asleep watching it, and I did see Charlie though. Charlie fucking smoking drives. Like, dude's 14 years old and he's hitting like 330-yard drives. That was pretty fucking
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're legit. I
um,
mean, they didn't putt the first day basically, and then but they played great the second day.
yeah, 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 they play well. They got top 5. Tiger, Tiger looked good. Now he's gonna take a 2-month break though until the Genesis or whatever. So
Is that
we'll
official?
see.
Are we still guessing?
That's I'm still guessing, but I
Yeah.
did see
No, I think that's probably
a
right though.
I did see a futures special, and it was Tiger to win any major this year plus 2,500. So it's like
I'm
that's
pretty sure I took that actually.
did you you
I
saw
think
it too? All right,
I think I may have had a few drinks, but
yeah.
I'm checking right now. I'm pretty positive I took that because I was like,
I
yeah, and I think Scotty Scheffler was plus 100, and I thought that was the
to win
most
any
outrageous
major,
thing I've
yeah,
ever seen.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was looking at. I was like, other guys are just like, I don't know that
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I
because
took
you
Tom. I
yeah,
took. I didn't take Tiger because I
Tom
didn't think
Kim,
Tigers was. I took Tom Kim plus 1,000 or plus 1,100. So that was just. I used a bonus bet on it. Yeah,
yeah,
I think I had been
fifty
drinking.
dollar bonus bet. Nice, he must have been.
When did I
Yeah,
place this?
I don't because
2:52
what
p.m. Well,
uh,
maybe I was just high on coffee.
telling on yourself. Uh,
2:52 p.m. I don't think I was drinking. Unless that
um,
was. Yeah, no, I wasn't drinking at
because
2:52.
what were your odds for Tiger to win the Masters that you got him at?
Plus 13,000. Which is like,
Ah,
yeah, like that's the major he's gonna win.
yeah, that's what
So
I'm thinking.
why would why would I bet anything plus
Yeah,
25? Like
plus
that
20.
doesn't make any sense.
It's not
Yeah.
enough. Not enough.
Wait,
Yeah,
where's Tiger? Let me go see the Tiger.
I wish there was a line for like Charlie Woods to win a major and after the year 2030. So he'll be
Right?
21. He'll be 21 then. It's like
Yeah.
any major after the year 2030. It's like, yep, because he looks legit. Maybe it's just because all his mannerisms, he just looks like fucking Tiger.
Yeah.
Everything he does is just he just looks like fucking Tiger, which is kind of wild. But I mean, he's 14 and his swing speeds were clocking in like the 120s. That's outrageous.
That's crazy. I mean, he's a big boy though. Looks like he's
I
pretty
think
stout already. But yeah,
yeah, he kind
that's
of looks fat.
ridiculous. Just
He kind of looks fat. He's a fat
ridiculous
14-year-old.
mechanics to have that swing speed at 14. I'm just ignoring that part, Steve. Jesus Christ. So I got
Yeah,
Tiger.
it's called. Yeah, I'm a bad person. It's called a teenager fat.
Yeah, you weren't fat at all, Stu.
Yeah,
Me and you were in great shape at
yeah,
14.
yeah. It's peak.
Actually, you probably were in pretty decent shape, but it was like what 17 we started getting.
Yeah,
Once we started
I was
drinking
saying.
beer.
I think at 14 I was in like a skater phase and I was skateboarding everywhere. So who knows what I was wearing Jinko jeans, so you couldn't tell if I was fat or not.
Dude, I used to skateboard all the time too. That shit was fun, but I was so bad. Like it was just I was clearly just
Yeah.
good at real sports, not fucking skateboarding. But yeah, that was a funny time. Just fucking kick, push,
Yeah.
kick. But
Figuring yourself out, man.
yeah, it was cool, man. It was fun. You fucking ride down them hills, try to do kick flips everywhere, and yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, well,
I could
I
do a
don't know.
mean like 360 flip that I had no chance of ever landing. I would just like
I
launch
just
it.
spun like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I would just launch the fuck out of that bitch. And then I'd like run
That's
and get like
hilarious.
1 foot on it and be like, damn, I almost had it. If I could figure out how to jump better to like, oh, like, yeah, no chance. Just never could commit. It was just like, and looking
Yeah,
back, I was probably like, I thought I was like jumping too high or what, I don't know, whatever. And like, it's probably getting like two
probably like
inches off the
4 inches
ground.
off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would probably what always happen though is you try one of those and like legit try to land it and you get the smack to your ankle or shin from the side of the
Yeah,
board,
you
and you're
roll
just
your
like,
ankle.
yeah, I'm not like, yeah.
That's hilarious. I feel like I'd die if I tried to skateboard now. Actually, I know I would because I still have my skateboard. I mean, they're caution at the wind at
I've been
that,
thinking about buying
uh,
one.
but it's like I should at my age have like a big like long board with big
Yeah,
fucking chunky wheels on
right.
it.
I
Now
think
I
I've
still
been
have like
about
a
buying one of
little
those. Yeah.
skateboard, and last summer maybe I don't know. Before I hurt myself, I do know that I was taking my kids to the park and they were riding their bikes. I was like, well, I'm not just gonna walk, I'm gonna skate there. And I hit a fucking rock and like face planted right in the middle of the fucking street. And
Ooh,
I was like,
yeah.
ooh, and cut my hand all up. My kids are like, are you okay? I was like, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I was just like, God damn, I'm so old now.
Not a good invention when the wheels are so
No.
small. If you hit a pebble, you just fucking flip over,
Just
dude.
fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was I
There's
need to
yeah, that's tough.
don't
Yeah,
do
there's
it.
a
Don't do it. It's
legit
not worth it.
skate park like at the gym.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Um and so I'm always like looking at like I'm about to buy a skateboard, drop in on that bitch, but haven't done it yet.
Please
I
do
should.
that.
Might be too fat now, but it'd be pretty cool. I've always thought it would be cool
Last
to
time I
just do like
dropped in on something, I fucked my shoulder up.
I've always wanted to be the guy that could just like pump his way around the whole skate park and never like
Yeah.
do anything, just pump around, and that would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Remember
that
in
one. I don't know if that one's set up for that, but I'm gonna do it.
remember in high school when we acquired all that wood and
Yeah,
built
and
a
built
half
a half
pipe
pipe, and then you ruined your senior year of golf.
shoulder? Yeah. And my shoulder's been messed up ever since. Don't do it, Kenny.
Yeah. Were you trying to drop in on a skateboard?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
dropped in on a
I
skateboard
remember
and
I remember I so what was funny is none of us could skate. Um,
no.
but I would drop in, go up to the other side, do that like thing where you put the first truck over and then not even be able to
Yeah.
like I think at one point I figured how to actually do a
Spin around.
180 turn and go back down, but you just go up and like try to come back down and like just like have to bail out. I don't know. I might have got like one turn and back. I think that was like the extent. But like got pretty decent like dropping in, and then I think Justin like rollerbladed, which is obviously like way easier. And you can just kind of like it would even like get
Just jump
air. You
down.
just go up like halfway and like jump turn and come back down. Like yeah, that was pretty hilarious. I think most of the time we spent out there was just sitting on it and drinking beer.
Drinking. Yeah, we just sit on it, drink.
Yeah. It was actually pretty
Yeah.
badass. It was like a hangout spot. And yeah, I think
It
we
was a sweet
skated on
hangout spot.
after you hurt your shoulder, we were like, yeah, that doesn't look that fun. But I do
That's
like the
hilarious.
other funny part was the first uh before we bought plywood, we bought like the finished like cabinet wood, which was like, I don't know, maybe a quarter-inch thick. But we were like, oh, this shit is smooth, dude. This is gonna be sick. And I think it was Justin tried to drop it. Someone tried to drop in and immediately just like went through the wood. Did you remember that?
I
The
do
wheels went
remember that.
straight
Yeah.
through the wood. We're like, oh fuck. So we went and we had to buy like a half-inch like plywood and actually
Yeah.
like nail it down and then like sand it. Um, which that was hilarious. Probably should have just put the plywood down and then like the finished wood on top and had the nice wood. But it still
Yeah.
probably would have broke. That shit was
That's
funny.
hilarious.
And then we just came back one semester after college and it was just gone because
Yeah.
Dave had just
Dave.
like said, fuck this shit. We were like, what happened to all our wood? It was just, he had like a new shed. And the rest was just
That's
like
hilarious.
thrown away. You're like, huh, all right. We worked very hard for that wood, dude.
Yeah. That's life. That's life. I wish we could tell the story of how we acquired the other half of that wood, but one day, one day we'll tell that
Yeah, I
story.
don't know. Anyway, I got Tiger plus 12,000. Plus, he's already down to plus 7,500. I took him again at plus 7,500. And then I got
Are you
him
joking?
at plus 13,000. So I got him at 13,000 on August 28th. Got him at 7,500 on 12/9, just the other week. And then, oh, I got plus 12,000. Oh, that's for the US Open. So I got him to winning the US Open for plus 12,000. Okay. The Masters
You
is
got
plus
problems.
7,500 and plus 13. But he went from 13 in August to now plus 7,500. That's pretty crazy just from playing like the hero.
Yeah,
I think probably just
playing.
from seeing
Yeah,
him walk, dude. That's kind of wild,
well,
man.
just a shit ton of money came on. That's all. That's all that happened.
Yeah, probably both. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yes, we'll see. I don't know. Do you see? Kiz is going to be in the booth broadcasting for
Yeah, the
NBC some this
Century.
year. The
What was it? The
Century
Century and what else?
and the Phoenix.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's just calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Why
I
did
think
well is the Phoenix elevated this year? I
I think so.
forget.
I think they both are. So he wouldn't have qualified for those. But
Okay.
did he even
Is
finish in the
he?
top 125 last year? Like, did he lose his fucking card? What's he? I mean, he might be kind of old though. Is he old? Is he like 40? And we just don't
I feel
realize
like
it
he
because
is
he
getting
seems like
old.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's 39. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he going to be funny in the booth though?
No, I don't think so. 'Cause I think he's just like a drunk redneck. Like
He might have some funny spots. I think like yeah.
he might be like your typical drunk redneck. Like most of the time, you're just like kind of tuning him out, and then they'll say something funny, and you're like, all right, I like
Yeah.
that guy. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna be his. I mean, we know plenty of those guys, so I think that'll kind of be his
But yeah, I mean,
his
he's
like
gonna have.
calling
Yeah, I guess he
card.
can't really. I mean, if he's legit in the booth, he can't really be that funny all the time. But he'll be insightful. I mean, I think that'll be good.
Yeah, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
excited for that,
It's got
especially with the
yeah,
especially at the Century of Champions, because that's kind of a boring tournament. I mean, Waste Management, you could have anybody talking, it's fun. But I think he'll probably be good with
they
that.
need
And
to
like
put
maybe if he
him
can work into the
on the
crowd a little bit on
I'd
16 or
say at the
something.
Phoenix, they need to
Yeah,
put him on the course and like
yeah,
get in
right.
the mix.
Yeah, that'd be
That's where
cool because they
he's
have Balionis and who else they had last year? I forget, which was like kind of cool. They're fun. They're cool. They're good, but they're
Smiley.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think his would be like funny though. He'd probably chug a beer or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. That was kind of weird to see though. That's another one of those things like you see shit all the time where you're like, damn, I feel like I'm getting old. And maybe
He
like
had a
kids
tough
just
year
lost it.
last year,
But he
and
did.
maybe he's like, dude, fuck it,
Ever since he
switch
switched
caddies.
club manufacturers. No, he switched from Callaway to Wilson. Ever since he switched
Oh,
that,
really?
he sucked. Yeah. When he
Yeah,
lost his caddy too.
yeah. Well, you think
He
like
just sucks now. Maybe he just lost it.
you don't have the distance, obviously, but yeah, I mean, he's probably slowing down a little bit. When you're 40, your putting gets worse. They had stats that it's actually your putting
Really?
that goes, your eyesight
That's
gets
what he was good
worse,
at.
and your putting actually gets worse. Like you think about Tiger, even like he's still hitting the ball good.
Yeah.
His short his putting's worse. And it's probably a lack of practice too. But like, and maybe that's part of why your putting gets worse is you just don't. At that point, you probably maybe not put in the hours, and if your eyesight is getting worse, just a minuscule amount, you know,
Yeah.
you might not read the greens quite as good, or your depth perception, or like think about your muscle memory at that. It's like kind of like putting in the dark, it's fucking hard. So,
Yeah. If you're saying
Yeah,
the
so
next
like
5
maybe
years
his
we're gonna get
putting
worse.
went, his putting was the advantage. He never doesn't have the length advantage.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like wondering, like, got like kids, like, with the balls and the equipment, it's like he still hits it far. It's not like,
Oh
but
yeah.
I don't know.
But it's definitely
But
different.
if you're 50 yards behind Rom and Scotty, I mean, I guess that is pretty big disadvantage.
Oh fuck yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, he's definitely obviously he's playing in ahead. Got his retirement plan, so that's cool. I mean, it'd be cool. Like Azinger didn't get his contract renewed, and we had a lot of complaints about Zinger in
yeah,
the in our group chat. Like, so it'd
he
be cool if
stunk.
Kiz, kind of a fan
Yeah,
favorite, kind of funny.
well, they need somebody because
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
think about all the guys. I mean, we grew up listening to like they're aging out and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
they need somebody young to
Aldo's
come up and
leaving,
if
or he's
Bo's
been retired,
leaving,
but I think did he
Faraday went
come
to
back? Like,
live,
yeah,
McCord's gone. Like all these guys we grew up listening. Justin Leonard kind of stinks. Yeah, they need some young people to come in there and kids will be
yeah.
good.
So I like
Maybe,
that. Yeah,
maybe I don't fucking
Smiley. You
know.
got Smiley too, but
Yeah, Colt Nose gets on my fucking nerves. He stinks. He's always I don't know.
something about his
He's too.
voice.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I
like
don't know.
too
What is
buddy
that?
buddy with the guys. He's always
That
like
too? Yeah.
sucking off his. I mean, he's a big JT guy. I don't like JT, so maybe that's part of it. But he's always like sucking off JT. Like I don't know. Yeah,
I
his
like
voice.
JT. I like JT.
Dude, I don't know.
He does remind me of those country club kids growing up that were just the worst.
Douchebags.
The biggest, yeah.
Grayson Hurt.
I don't remember that,
Do you
but
remember that name?
I do, but I don't remember him being that
Sorry.
bad. But yeah.
Dog. He seemed like a douchebag.
Yeah, that dude wasn't nearly as bad as some of the other a lot of the others, but that dude didn't cheat. A lot of them were cheating their ass off. Those dudes were the worst. I think I had a
Yeah.
bogey. I'm like, bro, you had 2 balls
You
OB. Like those kids, and then like, but
think?
yeah, the
Yeah.
obnoxious like spoiled country club bros that were just
Yeah.
junior golf was like not that fun because of those guys. Like there was a
Yeah.
lot of douchebags, a lot of cheaters, a lot of nerds, like just fucking weird kids like playing junior golf. Um,
Yeah.
and JT does like kind of remind you of them, but just got like famous,
He was
rich, and
yeah.
like is now like pretty cool. And I feel like he seems like a pretty nice, like personable dude, but definitely a country club golfer kid. I
Oh,
can imagine
100%.
he was not cool growing up. Like,
No, he's a
but
dork.
like now that he's like,
Well, he's tiny too. He's definitely like probably picked on and shit. So he probably has like Napoleon fucking syndrome or whatever that
yeah,
shit's called.
ultra
Napoleon
ultra
complex.
competitive and like
Yeah.
probably, yeah, well,
Whatever. Good for him. Maybe I'm just jealous. I don't like
yeah, I wasn't good, like that good. It was always an uphill battle against those fuckers.
it. Yeah, for sure.
I
For
always hit
sure.
the ball way farther than all of them, but shit. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know,
That's
but
what
I
we
like
always hung
JT.
our hat on.
Yeah, I
Well,
hit the ball farther. I shot 86, but
yeah. Yeah.
I
Did you
had
see that
Coder.
drive
I
on
was like,
14?
isn't that worse? Like, that just makes you worse. Like, you had a huge advantage and you just still sucked.
Suck. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. All right, man. Well, no tournament this weekend. Got Christmas. Um,
Christmas.
you got any? Yeah, Christmas. You got any birdies or
Merry
bogeys?
Chrysler.
Anything?
My birdie house parties are back. My
Nice.
bogey is just the underlying stress of Christmas season.
It's
Um,
brutal.
as much as I love Christmas and like ultimately like just hang out with the family the day of and Christmas Eve and all that is the best.
Mm.
But the fucking shitstorm leading up to it is never fun.
Yeah.
And the last minute get
Yeah.
shocked into stress. So,
It's definitely last minute. For sure. It's definitely last minute. My son just woke up and walked downstairs.
oh, hide, hide. Ah!
Deer in the headlights right now. Um,
He's gonna be so disappointed knowing you do a podcast at night when he goes to bed. He's like, "Damn it, Dad does
I'm
a
so shook.
podcast. I'm
I'm
gonna
so
run away
shook.
from home."
I'm so shook right now. Okay.
You
My
want me to
birdie of
close
the
this
week.
out?
No,
I'm
my
just kidding.
birdie of the week. The O's signed a 30-year lease to stay in Baltimore, Camden Yards, which is pretty
Oh yeah, you got
awesome.
600 million. Must be nice
Yeah,
for the
all time.
city to give you money.
Yeah, it's a all-time like great ballpark. I feel like and good vibes. Like if they would have left, I would have just stunk and just left a hole in the city.
You don't want him to move
But
to Alexandria?
no, my bogey of the week though was they agreed to sell the naming rights. It's always just been it's always just been Camden Yards or Oriole Park at Camden Yards, but it's always just been there's no naming rights to it, which is I guess the way of the world. But maybe we'll get lucky. They'll sell it
Hey
to
man,
Old Bay or Natty Bow, and then I'll be like back in, be like Natty Bow's Camden Yards or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not just some like dumb thing where it's sorry, I'm so shook.
FedEx.
Yeah, FedEx or something like that. So
Or
we'll
Cintas.
see. But there's yeah.
No, yeah, that is a little weird, but I think it'll still be like Camden Yards. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone
Yeah.
will call it
No, we'll
differently.
still call Camden Yards.
It's still
Yeah,
Camden
for
Yards.
sure.
But that is awesome. Good for Baltimore. Good for the O's.
They need something good.
Moving to Nashville would have sucked.
Oh
Or
my
something
gosh.
like that.
That
But
was
man,
yeah.
they need to sell the team if
Now
they're
they can
strapped
just
for
sell the
cash like
team.
that, though.
Sell the team.
Sell the team, but
Yeah.
getting that commitment, 600 million. I don't know if that's up front or if that's over that 30-year period. But either way, that's good. I mean, they
Yeah, they said it's
definitely.
for upgrades, so who
I don't know
knows?
what upgrades you need to do to Camden Yards. I mean, it's probably like routine
It's
maintenance and
pretty
all that
sweet.
shit, but pretty
Yeah.
badass. Yeah, we just had the Wiz and Caps moving to Alexandria. So yeah, if the
A lot
city
going on
doesn't
around
pony
here.
up, man, yeah. So good to hear that. Some positive news. Would have sucked if they're
For
out in
sure.
like Towson or whatever suburbs like
Yeah.
Glen Burnie, Maryland, like
Or like
suburbs of
even further out, like move them out to like Hagerstown or something, like an hour away. Like
yeah,
I mean, you
right.
think about some like football stadiums are so far away from where they're
Yeah,
supposed to
but
be.
I guess the O's weren't. I mean, if they left ball, I don't think there was a chance they were gonna leave Camden Yards and keep in Baltimore. They would have moved completely,
Yeah.
which would have
Oh
been
yeah.
which would have
That
sucked
was the
10 times
fear.
worse.
That
Yeah,
was the fear for sure. Yeah. Now the
then
old
you would
man
have had
just
to be
needs
a
to
Nats fan.
die, and they can sell the team. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. Uh, now Peter Angelos just needs to pass on. He's like 1,000 years old, and they just need to sell the team, get it out of the family.
Yeah,
There's some guy bidding or like in talks with them apparently. So we'll see. That'd be good. Then you quit being cheap. Baseball's the one where you can spend your money and
yeah,
get your worth out of it.
yeah.
So
Be like the
we'll
Yankees,
see.
just be really good.
But yeah, for sure. Except for the Yankees stink and they haven't won a World Series in
That was
14
the
years.
joke. That was the joke, Stu.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Just like spending
Like I
money
say,
doesn't. Well, it
yeah, yeah, doesn't always work.
does work for
Think
the
about the pod.
Dodgers. Works for the Dodgers.
Yeah, kind of. The only World Series they won is the the COVID World
COVID
Series.
year. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah. Padres. Think about the Padres. They fucking spent and traded and did all this
right.
shit, and
Padres,
they
Yankees, Red
stink.
Sox, like suck.
They'll
Dude,
stink.
Nats got screwed by COVID, man.
The Mets. Are you kidding? The
Yeah,
Mets.
Mets, terrible.
They
Yeah,
stink.
so money don't really matter, but
Yeah.
new owner would still be nice. They need to clear up that
Hell
damn
yeah.
Masson deal, dude. That's screwing over the Nats.
Well, not my problem. Actually, it is because Masson's a pain in the ass because
Yeah, it's
they
not on
won't
YouTube.
they won't create any streaming platform or anything like
Yeah,
that.
right.
So
Bullshit.
it's a huge pain in the ass. So you're right. Clear up Masson. Go O's. All right. It's kind of a wild end of the episode. Sorry, it was just I'm sitting in my kitchen and I see a 4-year-old walk in front of me. I'm just out of it. So it kind of threw me off there. I don't know what's going on right now. But hey, Merry Christmas, Ken. I won't
Yeah,
see you
Merry
till after
Christmas.
Christmas. I won't
Merry
see you till after
Chrysler.
Christmas. Yeah, Merry Chrysler. We might record next week. I don't know. It's Christmas on Monday, so I don't see why we wouldn't, but we'll see. There's no golf or anything to talk about. We'll talk about it.
We can talk about all our presents. So we got
Yeah.
what did you get for Christmas?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, have a Merry Christmas. We want to thank everyone for listening. Remember to subscribe to the pod, rate us 5 stars. Check us out on Twitter at Fairway Pod, on Instagram at Laying in the Fairway Pod, and check out the YouTube channel. Just search Laying in the Fairway Podcast. Thank you all. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.